Hello and welcome. Silrace here with World of Tanks. So I have a single round of VK3001P here for you. And, well, so this is made from a replay just to clarify that and so on. And I kind of wanted to show this for one simple reason. There is one maneuver in this game that I think I did exactly right. Now granted, I do get a bunch of damage and whatnot, but I am not very big fan of this tank. I think the only good thing about this tank is that it has a gun. Like, so far my experience with this tank is that it's horrendous, other than the fact that it has a gun of some kind. And actually for a tier 6, the gun is kind of decent if you are firing premium rounds. Otherwise it doesn't really have enough penetration to really like touch tier 7s and tier 8s. And here I am already reloading into premium rounds because I know the M6 has a decently tough turret. And I'm just holding on to this angle for now, trying to be patient and waiting for them to poke out and allow me shots. Because sometimes patience is called for. Okay, like that. If you just give me a shot like that, then I am going to take it. And we are looking at a real rare thing here, right behind me. Did you see that KV2 not using the big high explosive gun on a KV2 like that? Ooh, see? That's a really rare, occurrence to find that. Anyway, so I am just sitting here and trying to get shots off here, and that Churchill 7 plays a key role in the one maneuver, the one move in this game that I think I do correctly. Well, that VK did very strange things and is still doing very strange things coming out here. And man, that got lucky, that shot. Holy moly, that got lucky, that shot. Damn. Alright, the SPG is finally focus firing me here as well. Like, don't shoot all of my friendlies to pieces, please. I'm starting to realize that stuff is pushing in through the metal, like where the STRV is. So I retreat a bit, and I want to make sure that I am not spotted for a little. So that I can do the sneaky like push out like this, shoot. Now, if I can do trades like that, then that's fine because I have the bigger gun. And put the other tracking shot, and fantastic. We got rid of one tank entirely there. So that went well. And this is where, like, okay, there is a corpse now in the way, and such, and so this is where I am gonna go and do other things. Push the middle. Now, this is a little sketchy. What I intended to do was to just, push a little, see who I can see, basically, and then retreat. That was the goal. However, I was like, wait, this Churchill 7 has its rear to me, so can I go and fight that? Well, and this is where I make the one correct play I think I did in this entire thing. Other than just, I was just sitting there and exchanging fire with things. Granted, I managed to exchange fire fairly effectively. However, this is the proper flanking move, where I know at least a little bit of how this map works. So I get to do stuff like this, and this Churchill doesn't seem to even realize that I am here. And that was just a really bad shot by me. A really bad shot by me. This should have been dead by now. Instead it gets more shots off, since, it wasn't. And I think that was correct play here. Getting around the enemy and destroying them and all of that good stuff. And then I start making actual, like, mistakes. Partially because I keep wanting to play this as a sort of a heavy tank and whatnot, and then remember this thing doesn't actually have any armor. I get that tracking shot, and I don't get another shot in there. I get that shot in, but I am basically dead, and that finishes me off. That finishes me off. I could have tried to retreat a little bit further there. I was tracked at one point, but I could have retreated a little bit. But, well, didn't work out quite like I wanted. Still, we did a decent amount of damage. Most of that just early farming of things which were poking their heads, essentially, out in front of me. However, I am really happy with that one flanking maneuver, in the sense that I'm actually using my understanding, my knowledge of the map to my advantage to create those situations where I can essentially pump out the damage on things which don't, from directions where the opponents don't necessarily expect the damage to come in from either. Hopefully this was entertaining. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something, because I definitely did. From playing this and then watching this replay through as well, of like, okay, yeah, this was indeed the correct play at that given time, instead of fighting it frontally. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. I'll see you folks next time with more World of Tanks.